you can tell that that the college is developing. The college is developing, and the college is looking to the prosperous future. I already know that it's about 8,000 students are here, and it's very impressive. For me, it's very impressive. And though I could see that there will be more students, so since you are renovating, since you are developing in the center of the city, you're expecting to multiply this quantity of students. And of course, this orchestra, of course, this meeting, and most of all, I was looking at how your officials, the heads of department, the director, the principals, the chairman, is communicating with you and how you're communicating with them. I saw smiles on your faces, the good type of smiles, when you were listening very serious things that were coming from mouth of the chairman, principal, and this is very precious. So you gathered here for a very serious matter, the conference. You're listening very serious words, the words of wisdom, but still you have smiles on your face. And it means that you're truly motivated to know something. You're truly motivated to research. You're truly motivated to get new knowledge, and you are truly motivated to be prosperous in your life. And after I saw this, I got lost. I decided actually not to speak so much in order not to destroy this feeling. And I felt like I'm at home. So thank you very much for this precious feeling. Thank you. Thank you. And thank all of you. Let me wish you a fruitful cooperation. Let me wish you a fruitful conference. Let me wish you a very good luck in your future life. And let me wish you the prosperity to the college. And one last, not last but not least wish, I hope to keep coming here, not only this month, but probably in future. Thank you very much. Hoping for the future cooperation, and see you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening address and for providing insights into the intersections of diplomacy, culture, and science on the global scale. It is a proud moment for us to welcome our honorable chief guest, Dr. A.K. Vishwanathan, IPS, DGP and CMD, Tamil Nadu Police Housing Corporation Limited. Dr. A.K. Vishwanathan, IPS, is a distinguished Indian police service officer with a career spanning over 3 decades. As a 1990 batch IPS officer, he currently holds the rank of Director General of Police and serves as the Managing Director of Tamil Nadu Police Housing Corporation Limited. Under his leadership, Innovative digital initiatives such as Third Eye CCTV surveillance program with over 250,000 cameras and the face recognition app were implemented to enhance crime prevention and detection. SIR's exemplary service has been acknowledged with prestigious awards, including the President Police Medal for Meritorious Service and Distinguished Service, as well as accolades for the road safety initiatives and multiple Scourge Awards in 2019 for digital, financial, and social inclusions. I deem it a great privilege to invite Sir to deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning to all of you. My dear friend and chairman of this college, great institution, Mr. Muralidharan, Mr. Alexander Dodonov, the principals and faculty members of this college, distinguished guests, and dear students. I'm very happy to be here. I've studied here in Loyola College close by, and as a student, as a youngster, and even now, I like something about this college. Something impresses me, and I admire this college for this aspect, that it's not flamboyant, it's full of substance. This college has no flamboyance, and it's full of substance, simple but very, very accomplished. I have had many friends who exhibit these qualities from this college. At this time, I gratefully remember the person after whom this institution is named, Mr. V.L. Ethiraj, who symbolized excellence. He was a great man, a great barrister, and I've read the way he has handled cases. He has distinguished himself at the youngest age. I was Commissioner of Police Coimbatore, where I got to know about a case wherein a zamindar raped and murdered a young, beautiful girl belonging to a humble family. And the case was investigated, and for the prosecution, the government appointed a very, very senior special prosecutor to handle the case. And Mr. Ethiraj was a youngster. He was asked to assist the senior advocate. For some reason, the senior advocate could not handle that case. He had to go. But then Mr. Ethiraj told, I will handle it. And he successfully handled the case and got the accused convicted and sentenced to a life imprisonment. That is the kind of soul he was. He has handled very, very important cases, which you all may be knowing. But what makes him greater is the vision with which he started this institution and contributed almost his entire wealth for the development of women education here. It was in 1944, I think, on the advice of his friends, he started this institution. And other than the small wealth that he gave to his relatives, substantial part of his wealth was given to this college. And it was to the tune of about 10 lakh rupees. We are talking about the time when I've read some books wherein people have have mentioned about how they purchased properties during the same time. About 15 acre, a house in 15 acres in Boat Club for less than a lakh. A house in Boat Club for 15 lakhs in less than a lakh. And another business family has written about buying 16 acres of land for 40,000 rupees in Nandanam, just off Mount Road. So that was the time when he contributed 10 lakhs for promoting the education of women. So that is the greatness of that man. And it's time we gratefully remember and acknowledge his contribution to society, to this city, wherein many great people have come out of this college. So Mr. Muralidharan mentioned about my background in studies. My father was a police officer. He was getting transferred every year, so we moved along with him. I ended up studying in 11 schools. All of them are government schools. Wherever we went, the nearest government school I was admitted to. Then he was posted to Chennai. Somehow I got maximum marks in +2 in chemistry, so I was admitted in chemistry in Presidency College. But somehow, as he said, I couldn't develop chemistry with chemistry, and I wasn't attending college. So my father got a letter saying that your son lacks attendance and he may not be able to write the exam if he continues like this. My father was a worried man, so he consulted many people, and one of his friends suggested, see, let him at least get a degree, and so admit him in. He was a history professor, Mr. Munusamy. So he advised my father to admit me in Loyola history. Then that was the transformational point in my life. History, I became very, very passionate about history. Till date, every day I read something about history. I've become so attached to history. History has given me so much. I've learned so much that I could successfully implement in my career and for personal advancement also. I don't read history as something that battles were fought, roads were laid and trees were planted by kings, how they constructed chow trees for travelers. I don't read history like that. I read history as a study of human behavior. Human behavior never changes. It has same greed, same risk-taking, same boldness, same aggression, same innovation. Everything repeats. So I read history as a study of human behavior, and as a person involved in public service, public administration, where you have to deal with public, it has come in very, very handy. If you think history can only help in study of human behavior or dealing with public, I will give you another example. You all must be knowing IBM, the company, IBM, you all must be knowing. That is a hardcore technology company. The most successful CEO of that company was Sam Palmisano. Sam Palmisano is the most successful. He was CEO for 11 years. He headed that company during its very crucial phase. He was an undergraduate in history. So it is not the subject alone. It is not the technology alone. It's very sad to see even in most colleges, they don't offer liberal arts courses. They offer courses in combinations of computer science and commerce and management. These are the popular courses. But these courses are offered because they are helpful in getting a job. But they don't help you in your creativity. They don't help you in leadership. You can be an employee. To be a leader, you have to have multidisciplinary interests, multidisciplinary exposure. So that way, the liberal arts humanities make a person empathetic, all-rounded, and a study of these subjects and research and innovations in these areas are very, very vital. And I was told by the principal that this is the second year that this international conference has been organized. It's a visionary thinking on the part of the chairman and management and the teachers here. And I'm very, very happy that this is happening. I would like to share a few experiences in my career where this innovation and innovation, research and innovation has helped me with certain things. I was commissioner of police and I had a long tenure. I was there for 3.5 years in Coimbatore. So we wanted to study. You always look at police as somebody very harsh, somebody very person who was to be avoided. Police station was a place that is to be avoided. But when there is a trouble, you always look for a policeman. It is a policeman who comes and helps you. But then I was discussing with my officers, then why is this? What brings us bad name? What brings bad image to police? So we hired a management consultant. We did a lot of research. And we came up with, we did a lot of brainstorming amongst ourselves. We consulted public. What brings bad name to police? It is not the criminal activities. It is not the that a policeman has committed murder or a theft or a robbery that brings him bad name. Because this department is very, very harsh on such behavior. But it is very, very small things that police fail to do. That is what was the outcome of the research. That is a simple handling of dealing with people. They don't use, they use harsh language. They don't welcome somebody when they enter a police station. They don't attend to them sympathetically. They don't make them sit. They don't give them water. These are the small grievances people had against police. Nothing big. So we made a list of all these points, and I personally addressed all. There are about 2,500 policemen. I called all of them and told them these are the things that we have to look into while dealing with public. Be nice to them. Be respectful to them. Try to be helpful. And don't take public support for granted. Wherever police requires help, public are so welcoming, so forthcoming to offer help. But then police take it for granted. So the words like you thank when people are helpful to you, and say sorry when you have been harsh with them, when you had to be harsh with them. So this was the outcome of that research, and we could successfully, I wouldn't say transform the behavior, but we could successfully influence this behavior. This is one aspect of research and innovation which we could do in Coimbatore city. Again, I had a long tenure in Greater Chennai as Commissioner of Police. There were few issues which I would like to share. In a traffic, when the traffic enforcement is happening, somebody violates a red light, he jumps the signal or drives without license, or commits minor traffic violations. When they are dealt by traffic police, it is always a matter of confrontation. The person who's caught doesn't want to pay the fine. And there were complaints of bribe taking by traffic policemen. And policemen were authorized to do spot fine system. So even the fine amount given was somebody could videograph and say he's taking bribe. So even that complaint came. So it was always a negative impact when dealing with traffic police. So we discussed, we again did some research, collected some data and consulted a lot of people. Then we came in with an idea, a cashless enforcement. Cashless enforcement is that when the traffic officer confronts you, books you for a violation, you should not pay cash. See, before that, there were several clashes with police, several complaints, even a couple of cases of self-immolation. When somebody could not pay the fine, the traffic constable retained his cell phone. So that person went and committed suicide. He committed self-immolation. So it was a very big problem. So we came up with those solution, that cashless enforcement. You can pay through credit card, you can pay through Paytm, you could pay through bank, post office, or in the court. They shall not collect cash and they shall not pay cash. So the complaints instantly stopped. This was the kind of innovation we could bring in. And again, though we came up with a lot of innovations, I would like to mention just a few. Our most successful innovation in my career was this CCTV, installation of CCTVs in Chennai city, Greater Chennai. See, when we started, it was not my idea to install that. It was not my unique idea or discovery that CCTVs are effective. CCTVs were already there, but very, very few in numbers. But government cannot install CCTV. It would involve huge cost. They cannot install CCTV everywhere. And this chain snatchings, gold chain snatchings were rampant, and a lot of other crimes could not be detected. It was putting a lot of strain on police officers, policemen, and they were spending sleepless nights. So we wanted to find a solution to this. Then we came up with this, that let us install CCTVs with the cooperation of the public, that we will educate the public, we will request the public to install CCTVs in their own premises. In their own premises, house or office or a commercial establishment. There was a government order that commercial establishments should put CCTVs in their premises. So we requested them put one facing the road in the houses. When we started, it was a very impossible, it was considered an impossible task. None of my officers said it could be done. They said, sir, we are embarking on a fruitless adventure. It cannot be achieved. So I gave a target that let us do at least one camera every 50 meters in the city. Ultimately, it could be done. It is the interest was taken by the constables, sub-inspectors, inspectors at the local level. They went and canvassed with the public, and they could come up with a lot of success. We ultimately managed to put every 50 meters, minimum one CCTV camera. Then the policing itself was transformed. There was a 70% drop in the instances of chain snatching. And the other 30%, when it happened, we could get the accused within 1 or 2 days. So this transformed policing, this improved the security of, the feeling of security in people. And you will be always, you have been reading for the last few years that Chennai is the safest metro for women in India. So when I talk about innovation and research, it is not necessarily for a degree. It is not necessarily for this. It is for improving the quality of life, finding a solution to the problems. See, if you see improving the quality of life, our generation, we all always booked a train ticket by going to central station, filling up forms, and a small ticket, they will give it handwritten tickets. Then came computerization. The tickets could be booked from Chennai to another place alone. You cannot book tickets from another place to another place, or even return ticket. So it was so difficult when the computers were introduced. It was such a great facility. If you go there, you can book tickets to anywhere, from anywhere to anywhere. Now you can book online from your phone. So the research innovations have improved the quality of life. And as I told you, it should improve, it should find solution to problems. We have used the very less educated constable could convince people to put a high-tech CCTV camera that could bring in the feeling of safety in Chennai city. And then it helps in the economic development of the country, competitive edge. I was reading today how much the US invests in research and innovation. And the companies, US companies invest in research and innovation. 7 companies of the US, starting from Apple to Meta, Tesla, 7 companies, Microsoft, they account for $11 trillion of value, which is more than the combined value of UK, Canada, and Japanese stock markets. So it is that research and the innovation that gives that this kind of economic power. When there is economic power, then there is prosperity. So for all of us to grow, these two are very, for our country to grow, these 2 things are very, very important. I will also like to share one more experience where research is not necessarily for public service. Research can be for your own personal growth, personal interest, to make you yourself happy. As I told you, I am a very passionate reader of history, and I like visiting very important historical battlefields all over the world. I visited several of them, several battlefields in Europe, First World War, Second World War, Napoleonic battlefields. Recently, I went to Greece and visited 3 battlefields which defined Greek history. Battle of Marathon, Battle of Thermopylae. Have any of you seen movie 300? 300. So 300 is a movie on Battle of Thermopylae where 300 Spartans stopped an army of 1 million Persian soldiers. And Battle of Salamis is a naval battle. So this Battle of Salamis location I went. These 3 battles gain importance because they were won by the Greeks against great adversity. They were outnumbered several fold. It was a great adversity against which they won. So while researching on the Battle of Salamis, I read the Persian emperor had 1,200 ships, and the Greeks, Athenians had 300 ships. But the Athenian fleet could destroy the 1,200 ships of the Persians. To see the Persian ships decimating Greek navy, the Persian emperor located himself on a hillock to see that naval battle. So I was wondering while reading, how can anybody witness a naval battle? How can anybody witness a naval battle, that too in the sea from a hill? So I couldn't believe. So when I went to Salamis, then I insisted on seeing that place on the hill from where the Persian emperor is said to have witnessed the battle. And none of them knew, but somehow I insisted the guide, my companion, to take me there. And it was a very, very clear view. So many people don't understand this passion, that how do you go and see a ground or sea and enjoy. But I'm able to relive the battle, how they could have won against such great adversity. From the hill, the guide was telling that no one has gone and seen, but I could see, and he said he would take others also there. So some such personal satisfaction also, personal joy also, that can come only to the passionate through research, and everyone can enjoy. So I'm very happy to be here talking to you on this inaugural session of this research and innovation. Just a minute I'll take, don't clap yet. So I wish all of you find joy in researching and innovating, and thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for providing invaluable perspectives on human behavior, research and innovation, and missionary thinking, and also throwing light on law enforcement and community development. The moment we eagerly await has arrived. I humbly request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. A.K. Vishwanathan, to release the proceedings of International Conference on Multidisciplinary Research and Innovation held in 2023. May I request our chairman, Thiru B. M. Muralidharan, to receive the first copy of the same. Thank you, sir. Now, I request our respected chairman, Thiru B. M. Muralidharan, to honor our chief guest, Dr. A.K. Vishwanathan, with a memento as a token of respect and gratitude. I also request our chairman to honor the distinguished speaker, Mr. Alexander Dodonov, with a memento as a token of respect and gratitude. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. D.B. Usharani, former principal in charge and convener of the conference, to honor our revered chairman with a memento as a token of respect and gratitude. I also request Dr. D.B. Usharani ma'am to honor the Vice Principal of Self-Supporting Stream, Dr. M. Jayanti, with a memento as a token of respect and gratitude. Thank you, ma'am. The vibration of gratitude attracts more positivity into our lives, said Cherry Rodderson. As we draw down the curtains on this momentous occasion, I call upon Dr. T. Usha Priya, former Vice Principal, Associate Professor and Head, Department of BCom Bank Management, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to one and all present here. That's the spirit after 1 hour of session. On behalf of the organizing committee, I express my deep sense of gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. A.K. Vishwanathan, IPS, Director General of Police, for having accepted our invitation in a very, very short notice. Thank you very much, sir. And I also thank him for sharing his experience as a police officer and highlighting the implementation of innovative models in the police department. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence on this momentous occasion. We are deeply honored to have amidst us here this morning, Mr. Alexander Dodonov, Vice Consul, Consulate General of Russia, We are very glad and very proud that you have started your first work of the new year from this historic auditorium. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and also for highlighting and emphasizing on strengthened Indo-Russia relationship. Profound gratitude to our chairman, Thiruviya Muralidharan, on whose shoulders the mantle of this prestigious institution lies. Thank you very much, sir, for your encouragement, support, guidance, and help in organizing this conference and in all the endeavors of the college. Thank you very much. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Mrs. S. Uma Gauri, Principal and Secretary, Dr. Mrs. A. S. Saranya, Vice Principal, Aided Stream, and Dr. Mrs. M. Jayanti, Vice Principal, Self-Supporting, for the help in our work and also for their presence. A strong woman stands for herself. A stronger woman stands for everyone else. The strongest woman, Dr. Mrs. D.B. Usharani, the convener of this conference, has anchored and steered us through the entire process right from day one till this date of implementation, and we all enjoyed working with her together as a team. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my thanks to all the heads of the departments, faculty members, invited guests, Ms. Mimi from Consulate General of Japan, Mr. Dinesh from Audacious Dream Foundations, Dr. Leela Bhaskar, Dr. Sumati, and all the heads of the departments from various departments, and my sincere thanks to our pillars of strength, our dear student friends. Although it's a part of our work, I must mention my appreciation for all the members of the organizing committee who are the silent but key contributors in organizing this conference. Thank you very much for your work. Above all, I thank God Almighty for his choicest blessings upon us. This international conference of this stature would not have been organized. The proceedings would not have been published on the stage right now. Participants would not have had the opportunity to take part, and the students would not have been the beneficiaries. But for one noble vision, sense of mission, oneness of purpose, undefeatable zeal, and the unique generosity, as Dr. A.K. Viswanathan rightly pointed out, of our beloved founder, Thiru B.L. Ethiraj. Today, and always, and always, and always, we'll remember him with all our grateful hearts. Thank you very much, and have a very great and informative day.
Thank you, ma'am. Your kind words warmed our hearts. Now, I request everyone to rise for the college song celebrating the spirit of the institution.
உடலுழைப்பு உழைப்பும் உள்ள பறிவும் ஓங்கும் செல்வ நிதியமும் மடிந்திருந்த வெள்ளம் போல மனமு வந்து நல்கினார். அழுதையர்கோர் கல்வி கோயில் மாண்புடனே நிறுவினார். கொடைவளலாம் எத்திராஜன் கொள்கை வழி செல்குவோம் பாட்டுடனே அறிவியலும் பலகலையும் பயிலுவோம். நாட்டினிலே அறத்தை காக்க நல்லொழுக்கம் பூணுவோம். ஏதிலே கற்ற கல்வி என்றும் எங்கள் நெஞ்சினில் கூட்டு தெய்வ பக்தியோடு தேச பக்தி ஓங்கவே ஏறுவோம் முன்னேறுவோம். வயது தெய்வ தீபமாக ஒளிரும் கல்வி சுடரில் முயன்று தேடி காண தேவன் வைத்த கால்வின் வாங்கிடும். முயன்று தேடி காண தேவன் வைத்த கால்வின் வாங்கிடும். முயன்று தேடி காண தேவன் வைத்த கால்வின் வாங்கிடும். ஏறுவோம் முன்னேறுவோம் என்றுமே முன்னேறுவோம். எங்கள் எதிராஜ் கல்லூரி ஏற்ற வாழ்வில் தேறுவோம். ஏறுவோம் ஏறுவோம் முன்னேறுவோம்.
With a heart overwhelmed with gratitude, I extend a special thanks to each and every one of you for making this event a memorable one. Have a nice day. Thank you.